Hello everyone, welcome back to another Bryce Pitts 01 video. Today, smash the free like button if you think Logan Paul sucks. I think he sucks, and I don't like him. I despise this dude. I mean, let's be completely honest, ever since he joins the WWE, or ever since he joined the WWE, things weren't just looking bright. They let him win at SummerSlam, which I did not like, by the way. I absolutely despised that. But no, I'm not going to give this dude any extra credit or give him my attention. This attention is not about him. The only attention that I'm going to talk about is Logan Paul, but I ain't going to give him the attention because of it. So I'm going to leave this attention to myself, not to him. Because there's nothing great about Logan Paul. I mean, yes, he won the U.S. Championship, and that was it. And anything else? Like, is he going to defeat Roman Reigns? Let's think about that, actually. He did fight Roman Reigns at Saudi Arabia, but guess what? He lost, which makes him not great. He sucks. He will never ever be WWE World Heavyweight Champion in years. If he ever does win the championship, then who is going to care? Who's gonna care? I ain't gonna care. I'm betting most of you people ain't gonna care either, because you hate this guy. And the reason why I want to talk about old precious Logan Paul here is about that stupid Prime drink. The good old classic Prime drink. First of all, who drinks none of that random good old energy juice just to get you more hyped up and more energy? Come on, guys. Just stick with water, okay? Stick with Gatorade. They're more better than you. They're 10 times better than you when you have a Prime drink. I mean, come on, man. That's just a lame excuse. It is. It's a lame excuse. You're basically telling me that you would rather drink Prime than meanwhile I would drink Gatorade. Because I don't want to have too much high sugars and all this nice spice or whatever. I ain't no juice or drinking expert. Okay, it's a drink that people drink. It's stupid. Like, do you really want to drink Prime? Not really. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, have you been seeing those random crazy YouTube videos about why people should stop drinking Prime? I haven't seen those videos. I'll definitely have to give those videos a shot. They have to be at least quality over... There was a fancy word that goes with it, but you know what I mean. Like, quality versus not quality enough. So, yeah. And not only that, I will say this. I hope that the whole Prime fiasco just goes away. Like, I don't see this drink lasting through the future of 2024. It's not going to happen. I don't see, well, I don't know, Logan Paul beating the future stars of WWE, like established AJ Styles as an example. I played that match, by the way, and I absolutely whooped his butt on that one. So, take the L on that one, Logan. You will never defeat the phenomenal AJ Styles. You'll never get rid of AJ Styles. AJ Styles will always stay with WWE, and he's going to retire there. Unless if, he decides to have one more, like, OC match versus, I don't know, Bullet Club or something with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. We would love to see that shift happen, like, just see Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks going after AJ Styles in the WWE, hosting WrestleMania. Not hosting WrestleMania, main eventing at WrestleMania, no matter if he's Universal Champion or the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And let's face it, my honest opinion, definitely get rid of the Universal Championship. We don't need it. Or give it to the female wrestlers as a mid-card title. I don't care. I see that title as a mid-carder, as my honest opinion. Like, nobody likes that title. Anyways, back on to Logan Paul. The dude, nobody likes Logan Paul. He's the guy who filmed the Suicide Forest taser dead rats, or just tasers, well, rats to death, I guess. I don't know. I guess he likes to commit crime against rats. I don't know. It's like, what did the rats do ever? What did they do ever? What? I can't even spit the words out, since it's so like Logan is such a negative person. And not only that, you decided to throw your future wife under the bus when you were fighting Dylan. I mean, dude. And hey, you know what? Listen, I'm kind of glad he won that fight, because let's face it, if he lost, oh boy, people would be clowning on this dude so hard. Would it be funny if he like made his debut in the WWE? That would just ruin his reputation even 10 times more. Even though I'm not a Dylan kind of guy, I don't really care. I don't care for none of those people, including Logan Paul himself. Nobody cares. Why do you want to root for neither of these guys that are trying to represent something for the generation that looks up to people and go, hey, this person's going to change the world one day. Not really, unless you're just a terrible, ignorant person like Logan Paul and, in his stupid little podcast. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. I'm actually kind of surprised he hasn't gotten canceled from the whole Suicide Force thing. I bet he's totally banned for going to Japan for disrespecting the culture. Listen, I love Japan. I have never been to Japan. I would love to visit Japan one day. But let me tell you something. Never disrespect Japan, alright? Listen, I know that, back in the good old days of World War II, they were against us. But guess what? We were like, hey, don't you be disrespecting us anymore. And we beat them, and the rest was history. And not only that, Japan and America are good allies now. If we ever get into a war with anyone, we can always have Japan on our side, including South Korea and Peru and all those very, very nice people. So, those are my 2 cents right there. So, Logan Paul, don't ever disrespect Japan. And I would be surprised if WWE decides to do like a WrestleMania pay-per-view in Japan and Logan Paul doesn't show up. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Like, don't show up to Japan, but we will boo you. Like, I hope he loses at WrestleMania in Japan. Like WrestleMania 49 in Japan. So, there you go. I know what some of you people are going to say, but you're going to be like, but Bryce, he's going to be drawing more views for the WWE. Not really. A social media star? Come on. What about CM Punk? I mean, I feel like he draws more than Logan Paul, okay? I mean, don't leave out Jake Paul. Like, when is he going to make his WWE return? I would love to see a brother versus brother fight, which I know that Logan Paul would never fight his own brother just because, seeing that weird podcast between those two brothers, like, being against each other because he's saying, okay, at my boxing show, you're not allowed to do this whole Prime stuff. Because of the whole Prime situation, right? The whole Prime drink. It's like, dude, I love Prime. Like, he was, like, being a wuss about it. It's like, dude, respect your brother, okay? It doesn't look like he really cares about his brother. Like, it's such a waste. It's like, dude, get off his back and just support your brother for having a boxing match. He doesn't care about his own brother. He cares about himself, which is selfish. It is. I mean, come on now. If I had a brother, I wouldn't be acting like that, like Logan Paul would to Jake Paul. I'll be like, okay, fine. If you don't want me to bring in, like, let's just say I can't bring Diet Pepsi and I can only bring in Diet Coke. Well, let's just say I don't drink Diet Coke, I drink Pepsi. And then we'll have to figure out a compromise and be like, fine, I'll have to drink Diet Coke for once. But if he ever shows up to my show or my place or whatever, and there are restrictions, then he's going to have to show up with a different drink instead of, well, the other drink that he drinks. Like, let's just say he likes Pepsi too, and then maybe he likes Sprite. But he doesn't like Sprite, but you gotta have to compromise. You gotta do something, man. And by the way, I'm not really a Pepsi or Sprite fan. I'm more of a Diet Coke fan. Diet Coke and water will do for me, so. Anyways, again, nobody's not going to drink that Prime nonsense. Nobody's not going to drink it. It's stupid and it's pathetic. And I'm kind of glad I haven't heard any reports that it hasn't been killing anybody. So at least that's good. Because if that happens, man, all of this is going to land on Logan Paul's hands. I guarantee you this. I don't care if he gets a good lawyer. I don't care if he makes an excuse and say, oh, I'm a YouTuber. I can do whatever I want. Oh, so you're saying that you want to kill children and your teens that watch your videos and not, stay like, oh, okay, guys, take it easy on the Prime, because you just want to sell more Prime, and Prime this, and Prime that. It's like, come on, bro. You don't need it. Like, just drink some water, drink some Gatorade, and don't overdose yourself with stupid Prime. Nobody drinks Prime. I will never drink Prime. I will not want to associate with anybody that drinks Prime. Like, if you drink Prime, then you're absolutely stupid. If you believe what comes out of Logan Paul's mouth hole, you're completely stupid. And of course, I bet he's bad with politics either, which I ain't gonna get into that nonsense. I just want to say I hate this dude, and I ain't afraid of him. I don't care. And not only that, he assaulted this poor one dude for calling his friend the p word for say like if someone said pussycat but take the word cat out. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then of course, he had to beat up a guy with dreadlocks. At least he wasn't a part of the hippie movement. If he was, then the hippies would have gone after Logan Paul for disrespecting a guy who's just speaking his mind out, even though he was kind of being a little disrespectful is what I'm saying. Even though he's trying to be disrespectful and whatnot, trying to be all hip and cool, whatnot. But listen, dude, just own up to that. If he wants to call your friend a sore loser, then your friend's a sore loser. And then you decided to assault him and beat him up for it? Like, come on now. Oh, I know you're trying to do it to defend your friend and whatnot, but come on now. Be a little bit professional. Why not just, like, let the security people, like, kick his butt or something? Instead of, well, I don't know, you. Listen, everybody is going to like you or hate you no matter what you do. No matter if you have done controversial things in real life or, done it outside or inside, public or private, like conversations with other people and whatnot. I can go on and on and on with this, but come on, we gotta move on with something else. So, all I gotta say is, Logan Paul's on a draw. I don't see this dude staying with the WWE unless he, like, acts like a sore loser if he doesn't get what he wants. Like, if he loses, like, 6 times over against Roman Reigns to go after the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship, then he's gonna act like a sore loser about it, so. Don't be a loser, Logan, even though you are, so. That's all I gotta say. I'm done. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.